Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Aroma Kicks. Hey, I'm super stoked about today's sneaker that we're going to be taking a look at together. You're going to get my initial response to it, but man, I really would have liked to double up on these or even triple up, but I'm not being greedy. I'm just blessed to hit on one pair of these guys. When I got them, like screenshot it, sent it to my wife. I mean, I was totally stoked when I got them on these sneakers right here. It's been pretty easy to hit like GRs and even the black cements and stuff like that. The UNC reimagines just dropped. They're sitting. So, but these, I think these sold out. This is an SB Dunk Low Quick Strike, and they typically do sell out, especially the ones that have a theme or a story behind it. I love my Why So Sad dunks. They're some of my favorite dunks in my collection. So anytime I get a sneaker that has a story behind it, I can really appreciate it. It makes me like the sneaker even more. Not to mention that the colorway and the pictures on this is fabulous. But I digress, man. I haven't even done my intro yet. That's how excited I am. So let's do the intro real quick. Hey, welcome back to Aroma Kicks. If you like sneakers and you like fragrances, I got you covered over here on YouTube. We do sneaker reviews, we do fragrance reviews, we do a little bit of everything in between, but most of all, we like to have fun over here on this channel. So if that sounds interesting to you and you haven't yet joined the family, please consider doing so by clicking the subscribe button down below. It's free to do. And if you enjoy today's content, hit that thumbs up button for me. It helps to share the video across the YouTube algorithm. Let's get into the sneakers, man. Let's stop all this. Let's get into the sneakers. Roll the tape. Right. So, the moment of truth, man, the unboxing on these guys. Let's get into it. I don't like these. Hey, I got something to share with y'all real quick. I don't like these new Nike boxes. That's way too easy. So here's the box. Little thumbnail action. I'm just kidding. I don't do Some people be making some corny faces in their thumbnails, man. I don't know. I just try to do one with like my hat down and pointing at the shoe or something like that. But some people's all like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I did that. I ain't hating on nobody, by the way. I just think it's funny, to be honest with y'all. But what y'all think about these boxes, man? These boxes are way too easy. You got like, all you have to do to get into it is tear this perforation right here and you're into the shoe. Like you literally could just unpop this box right here and get into the sneaker. I miss the days of the Just Steal It tape. Y'all remember the Just Steal It tape, right? It actually said just do it. That, I think it was years and years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, they quit doing that. And he moved these boxes right here. I don't like them. Bring back the Just Steal It tape, but just make it gray tape like Adidas does. Well, Adidas has like red stripe. I don't know. Figure something out. I don't like those boxes. Anyway, they ain't up to me though. Y'all let me know. Do y'all care about stuff like that? I'll be thinking people looking at my shoes and I'm trying to beat the final boss, if you know what I mean. Nike SBs right here. This is the Nike SB Dunk Low Pro QS Quick Strike. There's a look at the tag from my tag gang. Again, this is a size 11 and a half for the toe. You already know where these bad boys right here are going to go. And again, I'm thankful and blessed to hit on a pair of these guys right here. So the colorway is tourmaline and Baroque brown. Tourmaline. Tourmaline is a gem. Now, I'm a little bit of a nerd. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you I'm a little bit of a nerd. I put a picture of a tourmaline right there. Tourmaline basically has all of these different colors inside of it. So it's like pink, red, like green, yellow, even brown and black. So it's a variation of colors, which this shoe right here is predominantly green, but it does have various colors in it, which is why I think they named this correctly. Even though a tourmaline looks like a pile of crap when you cut it open, I'll put a picture up there. But yeah, let's dive off into the shoe. Y'all ready? In 3, 2, 1. Bam. Okay. And here we go with the storytelling already. So, guys, this shoe right here is based after rodeos and cowboys from the golden years, the 1920s and 1910s, around that era, and Black history and the engagement of Black history in that culture. So that's what this shoe is meant to represent. Again, I love to have a shoe that tells a story like that. I went back and the nerd in me again. I went back and started reading up on the Black culture in the 1920s, and I brought up Bill Pickett. So if you haven't ever read about Bill Pickett, pull up the Wikipedia and check that out. It's a very interesting story and his contributions to the rodeo itself. But you do get this handkerchief right here that comes with the shoe with the shoe, and it's very nice, man. I love this stuff. The last time that I got a shoe that had something like this in it, I actually got it right over here. I had it out the other day. This is the Bodega Dunk. Do you guys remember these? The Bodega Dunks. They had two different colorways of this. They had this one, and then I think they had like almost like a friends and family or something like that. But these came with I think a red handkerchief like this one right here. Um, so this one right here is more of a to me it's like a baseball themed shoe too because of the stitching. You know, it's like a catcher's mitt up here, and plus Bodega. I want to say Bodega is out of Boston, not too far from Fenway Park. But again, let me get back on topic. Sorry, man. My OCD or my ADHD or whatever you want to call it is like getting away from me. So what I think is cool too, right here at the bottom, you've got 100% fast. What's gonna happen is gonna happen, man. You can't tell a better quote than that. Nike SB. Facts, man. Facts. What's gonna happen is gonna damn happen, and ain't nothing you can do about it. You can make choices. Your choices are gonna impact your life, but regardless, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. So dope. This right here is probably gonna go on the wall over there. I'm gonna hang it up. Let's dive off into the shoe itself. Y'all ready? All right, let's try that again because the that almost fell out when I opened it up the first time. And here's whoo-wee, man, here they are. And I can see that's the thing with SBs. As soon as I peel back this paper, I can smell the quality of these shoes. I can smell the quality of the leather. These guys retailed, I want to say at like 135. Come on, Nike. Y'all put leather, y'all put quality, y'all put this much effort into all of y'all shoes, please. And I get that I get that the GRs or GRs and stuff like that, but y'all charging $210 and $225 for the GRs. Sometimes y'all put decent materials on them, sometimes y'all don't. But if y'all charging 135 and put materials on guys like this right here, then man, come on, y'all just telling us y'all can do it for everything. Y'all ready? In three, two, one. Bada bam, bada bang, bada boom. Man, here they are. The Nike Dunk Low Quick Strike, the Nike Dunk Low Pro Quick Strike Rodeos. They call them the tourmalines, but I think the official name is like the Rodeo Dunks. So again, very blessed to have these in hand. And I will say, just looking at them right now, these are fire, guys. These are absolute fire. If I didn't hit on these and if I didn't hit on these and I saw them in hand, I'd go ahead and purchase them at the resale price. I'm just being 100% honest with y'all. I'd pay resale for these to get a pair. I think these are going to go up in value because they're fire. I mean, they just are. These are gas, man. And let's go ahead and just dive off into the review real quick. So tourmaline, again, I told you about the rock. I mean, the gemstone and how it looks. And they kind of got it with this outsole right here. So the outsole has like that pinkish reddish, and it's translucent as well. You got the yellow phylon right there. Your Nike, your midsole going up to your midsole right here. It's in that tourmaline. And you know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they're calling it tourmaline because of all the different colors or they're calling this green that. I would say all the different colors based on the gemstone, but for this review, I'm not gonna call this green because green isn't on the thing. I'm gonna call it tourmaline. Okay. So tourmaline right here, your midsole is that tourmaline when you got the stitching around here, all in the same color. There's no contrasting colors there. Man, the details on this shoe is absolute gas. God, they smell good. Absolute gas. So let's start off with the back right here. So on the back, you've got Nike written in this kind of Western rope font, and it's stitched in, and it's got this leather, this nice kind of pebbled leather, and to me, it reminds me of a saddle. It looks like a saddle leather, and the rope Nike writing right there in red is very, very dope. Hold it there for a second so you guys can take a look at that. And then you have this nice intricate stitching right here that reminds me of like a saddle. And I don't know if that's exactly what this stitching is meant to represent, but just me looking at it, this reminds me of a saddle. And then right here around the heel, this is where this shoe becomes absolute gas to me. On both sides, you've got this double stitching in black right here going up the sneaker. And then on the inside of it, you have white stitching. So it's two different color stitching patterns right there. And I think it's fire, man. I think it's fire. And I want to say this right here is based on like maybe cowboy boots. That's what that reminds me of. This reminds me of stitching that would be on cowboy boots. So cowboy boots, maybe the saddle right here, you know, you do have this brown kind of short-haired suede right here going around the back of your heel also. But guys, again, look at that detail. Look at that detail. You have a dark Baroque brown swoosh. So it's almost like two different color browns. This is a lighter brown. You got this light brown right here in leather. You got this brown, and then you have the brown of your swoosh. And I hope you guys can pick that up. It's almost a black, but it's not a black. It's really just a dark chocolate brown swoosh, and that is in pure leather. So that's not suede, in my opinion. That's actual leather. But now talking about the upper. So these details, man, these details are gas. Again, your upper right here is all in suede, and it's in that tourmaline green. And I'm going to put you guys real close up to the sneaker so you guys can see it. Very nice suede. This right here, though, is two different suedes. So right here around your toe box, okay, and even on your quarter panels right here is a longer haired suede, and on your back is a longer haired suede than what's on your toe box. So these are two different. This is a short haired suede. So this is. Can y'all pick that up in the camera? Like I'm hoping it'll focus. This is a longer haired suede than what's on the toe box right here. So I find see little details like that I think is interesting, and it makes the shoe pop. Like you can actually tell that's two different kinds. And the other thing aspect about this shoe, the piping, the piping around the shoe right here, and it's like the brown that matches the back right here going around the shoe like that. Man, that's sweet. So if you want a top down look at how they're going to look on feet, there's what they're going to look like, guys, on feet. Okay. Um, let's talk about real quick the laces. So you get these rope laces right here with the sneaker. Reminds me, and I know probably Travis Scott wasn't the first one to do the rope laces. They also remind me of the Zion Voodoos that I got over there. My Voodoos have rope laces in them. But of course, with a cowboy themed old west rodeo style sneaker, you're gonna have rope laces, right? It only makes sense. It does come with a spare set of laces, so if you don't want the cream colored laces in there, you can replace them with the green. I'm going to keep mine with the cream color because I think they look sick. And yeah, just like them. Then you have kind of this cloth. It's like a cloth material for your tongue. And on your tongue right there itself, you've got a suede leather patch that says Nike SB in red, and it's got Dunk Low Pro written in kind of a Western font. So not the same font that's used on the back, the rope font, but it still kind of has that Western theme to it, right? Now, insoles. Insoles are fire, guys. The insoles have exactly what was on. I want to say what was on. Actually, it's two different ones. So this one right here has like the cowboy that like jumping over, and it is. It's just different portions of it. It's the same thing that's on the handkerchief. You got the Nike SB, and then you've got the cowboy on the horse. And then over here, you got like the old west theme with the bison, buffalo, and stuff like that in it. Of course, with your Nike SBs, you're going to have full, Zoom Air on your insoles. Um, and then your sock liner right here, your sock liner is in yellow, meaning to represent the sun, right? The sun in the west. So and it's in a satin material, guys. The whole thing is satin, and then behind the tongue is green satin. So that's super dope. Super dope. I love that. I will say because it's satin like that, I would probably go true to size, and I did go true to size with my pair. 11 and a half. I usually go up a half a size, but when I heard that they had satin insoles, I know there's going to be a little bit of slippage with your socks and stuff like that because they're not that padding. I mean, they're padded, don't get me wrong, but you get what I'm saying. That satin's going to cause you to maybe have a little bit of heel slip going on. And then right here behind the tongue, you've got some additional writing right there. And I'm going to see if I can read that off. I'm going to put it up close so you guys can pause it if you want to read it. But it actually says um, certified for the something. I can't read that. Crafted for the modern cowboy. My eyes are bad, guys. I'm old, but it does have some writing right there behind the tongue that helps the shoe out, and helps tell the story. So 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's a perfect sneaker right here, in my opinion. And it's one of the best of the year, maybe even one of the best in the past 5 years. I absolutely love this shoe. I love the colorway. I love the stitching. I like everything about this sneaker right here. And I wish I could have doubled up because I am going to put these straight on toe. These are match like all my time. This will match anything, in my opinion. You can throw this on with red. You can throw it on with this shirt that I got on right now. Like it's going to match with stuff. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Absolutely impressed with these guys. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, again, give that thumbs up button for me. And again, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys stay safe out there. We got more fragrance reviews, more kicks reviews coming in. We're going to be busy over here on the channel. Much love, guys. Peace. I'm out.